Hello, kindergartners and friends. This is Mrs. Pulk back for another Read Aloud by Robert Munsch. This week, or today rather, this is the Sandcastle Contest, written by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Michael Marchenko. As you've guessed, Robert Munsch is definitely one of my very favorite authors. His stories are just so silly, and they always make me laugh and smile. So I think we need a lot of extra smiles and laughs right now. I miss all the laughs and smiles that you guys bring me on a daily basis. So these make me happy. I hope that they make you happy, and I hope you enjoy the story. The Sandcastle Contest by Robert Munsch. Matthew's father stood in the driveway and said, "I think we are all ready to go. Let's make sure everything is here. Do we have the bicycles? Yes. Do we have the food? Yes. Do we have the boat? Yes. Do we have everything?" "No," yelled Matthew. "No," said his dad. "No," said Matthew. "We don't have the dog." "Dog?" said his dad. "We don't even own a dog." "I know," said Matthew. "Now would be a good time to get a dog." "No dog," said his dad. "Now we do have everything." "No," yelled Matthew. "We don't have my sandbox." "Matthew," said his mom, "we can't bring the sandbox. But the first place we camp will have a nice beach, and you will have lots of sand to play with." "Well," said Matthew, "okay." So they drove and drove and drove and drove and drove until they came to a place to camp. That looks like a pretty crazy camping spot. I know we've got a lot of camping friends in our class. Mrs. Pulk cannot wait to go camping as well. Matthew jumped out of the van and ran to the beach. He came to a girl making a small sandcastle and a big sand dog. She said, "Hi, my name is Kalita, and I'm going to win the sandcastle contest." "Wow," said Matthew. "I'm going to build a sandcastle too. What can I win?" "You can win a bathtub full of ice cream," said Kalita. "All right," said Matthew. Look at all those cool sand castles in the background. Some pretty cool ones back there. So Matthew made a house with doors and windows and a roof. He dug out the inside of the house so it had rooms just like a real house. He made sand tables and chairs and beds and a TV that even had a real sand show on it. Look at his little helpers there. They're kind of cute. When Matthew was almost done, Kalita came over to look at his house. She had her sand dog on a leash. "Nice sand house," said Kalita. "Really, really nice sand dog," said Matthew. A judge came by and said, "Get this house out of here! Who put this house on the beach?" "That's my sand house," said Matthew. "I made it for the sand contest." "Ha!" said the judge. "I know a real house when I see one, and there are no real houses allowed on the beach." That house does look pretty awesome. Then he went inside and sat in a chair and watched a sand show on TV. Another judge came by and said, "Get this house out of here! Who put this house on the beach?" "This is my sand house," said Matthew. "I made it for the sand contest." "Ha!" said the judge. "I know a real house when I see one, and there are no real houses allowed on the beach." She went into the bedroom and looked at the sand bed. She went into the kitchen, opened the refrigerator, and looked at the sand apples and the sand celery and the sand cartons of milk. Then she said, "Little boy, you've got to get this house off the beach." "This is my sand house," said Matthew, "and I'm gonna prove it." "Ha!" said the judge. Look how realistic all of that looks. Pretty awesome sand house. So Matthew went outside and kicked the sand house right beside the door. It all turned back into an enormous pile of sand, and it fell on the judges. "Help!" yelled the judges, and everyone came running and dug them out. When the judges were finally out from under the sand, they yelled, "Matthew wins! His sand house was so good that we thought it was a real house." "Matthew wins!" everyone yelled, and they gave him a bathtub full of ice cream. Matthew started eating the ice cream, and he said to Kalita, "Want to help me eat this?" "Yes," said Kalita. While they were eating the ice cream, Matthew said, "How come you didn't tell everybody your dog isn't made of sand? I bet you would have totally won with a dog made out of sand." Well, look at that ice cream. Look how much ice cream he got. That's a ton of ice cream. That looks delicious. "Well," said Kalita, "this is Sandy, my sand dog, and I'm going to take him camping and feed him ice cream every day, and he's going to be my pet, and I am never going to turn him back to sand." "Wow," said Matthew. "I wish I had thought of that. Can you show me how to make one?" "No problem," said Kalita. And Matthew's mom and dad were so happy with Matthew's amazing sand dog that they decided to take it camping. What else did Matthew finally get to take camping? And that is the end of the Sand Castle Contest. That was a really fun book. It made me think of summer and all the awesome things that I can't do just yet, but I'll be able to do really soon when the weather gets nice and I can go outside. I know last week we had a couple days of beautiful weather. I'd go running in the morning. I was outside in just a long sleeve shirt with no coat on. The last couple days have been just a little bit chilly, so we've definitely had to wear our coats outside if you're getting outside. Definitely, we had snow on the ground the other day when we woke up. That was pretty crazy too. So I am going to look forward to having some wonderful summer vacation, some time outside. I hope you guys have sandboxes or places that you can play in the sand and explore. I know we've been talking a lot about the things that we're learning from books, but sometimes it's fun to just read a book just because we love to read. So I hope you boys and girls read a few books today and tomorrow just because you love to read. Read them to your mom and dad if they have a chance. I know that, again, a lot of parents are working at home right now, so they're home, but they might not have time right now to listen to read to them. But remember, you can read to brothers and sisters. You can read to your pets, your dogs, your cats, your fish. You can read to your stuffed animals. Stuffed animals love to hear stories. Your superhero figures or any other characters in your house that you can think of. But just pick up a book and read. It's a wonderful thing. So that was the Sandcastle. I want to just shout out a couple more friends today. Trayden, I miss you. I haven't seen you. I haven't heard from you yet. I'm hoping that maybe I can get a message from you soon. Amaya, I know I had a message from you last week, and so I want to give a shout out to Amaya and your sister Layla. Layla, for those of you who don't know, Layla comes in every morning before school and helps to wipe down our tables and get the class ready for our kids. So she is a super helper for our class. Xander, giving a shout out to Xander. I miss that awesome smile. Charlie, loved hearing from you last week. Gabby, hoping you're having a fantastic week this week. Gunner, I hear there's something special happening in your household. Maybe a new little someone hanging out. Congratulations to you. So excited for you. Jaden, hoping you are having a great day. Jace, enjoying some great weather. So just sending you hellos out to you, Jace. And Mila, as you can see in the background, Miss Mila, I have that cute little guy up there that you gave me. I did bring it home before school got out, and I love looking at it every day. So, boys and girls, I hope you have a fantastic day. Get outside when you can, play, do some running around. If you can't get outside just yet, find something fun and active to do. And just keep on learning, keep on reading, and just know that I miss you, and I can't wait to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys.